Hi, kids. I'm a big John Carpenter fan. I really enjoyed almost all his films. Invisible Man, one that I rewatched recently, and I still don't think it works. And I don't own a current copy of In the Mouth of Madness. I used to have it on a used VHS. I like it that better than The Invisible Man. But I don't think that works as well as it should. It's somewhat watchable. I mean, it's still Carpenter. Yeah, those are the two questionable movies in his, and currently I have everything that he's done except for, it escaped my mind, his first movie, his college movie that was released professionally, Dark Star. I don't have that. That's an okay movie. But I am big on Carpenter. My favorite movie from him is The Fog. The Fog was actually the first theatrical movie I went to see way back then. Before that, I saw Elvis, his biography movie with Kurt Russell playing Elvis Presley. I think I ended up finding out who he was after the first time I watched it, and then watched it again because it was John Carpenter. But I guess he was being viewed as a hot new director. I don't know the full story about it. I watched an interview. This is the movie we're talking about. I'm sure that you know that based on the title of this video. But there's an interview with Adrienne Barbeau. There's also an interview with Charles Cyphers, who is in the movie. The first time working with Carpenter. Actually, the second time he worked with Carpenter. Assault on Precinct 13, which I finally got a copy of. I think it was his birthday, Carpenter's birthday, and the Scream Factory had it sale, so I picked up Assault and Someone's Watching Me, starring the lovely and talented Lauren Hutton. Elvis was the first one. I don't remember when I found out that he did this movie. Probably the 90s. I missed it the first time around. I really wish I knew more of the story. There might be more in the extras. John Carpenter's credited as the sole writer and director. So, he obviously was viewed as talented enough to be given the reins of this film. There are some films back in the 70s that looks like they could be theatrical movies easily. This one doesn't. I think it's because of budget. He was probably given some leeway. Excuse me. More power with his script and such. That they just lowered the budget for him. This stars Lauren Hutton, David Burney as Paul. Adrian Barbeau as a co-worker. David Burney. I don't think he works with him, but Charles Cyphers is Gary Hunt. He's a detective. Well, what this movie's about, I don't really consider it a horror film as much as just a suspense thriller. It's a stalker type of situation. Lauren Hutton is coming to LA from New York. There's one thing that Carpenter likes is, strong women. Women in this movie are all kind of what he referred to as kind of a Howard Hawks type woman, strong, independent. But he's kind of that's kind of a progressive view. And Lauren works for TV. You figure because of her looks and such, she's on air. Nope, she's a director. Co-director is Adrian Barbeau. Adrian plays a lesbian. There's a more progressive situation, and it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Lauren Hutton's attitude, her character's name is Lee Michaels. It's like, I have to deal with men all day, all the time. Who cares about you? It's like you're just somebody else. So I don't feel threatened by you. But she moves into this apartment building. I'm not sure if it's the same building or that winds around, or if it's two different apartment buildings. But there's somebody in an apartment across the way who starts spying on her, and then gives gifts. There's phone calls, and it's quite menacing. But the police can't do anything unless he actually does something, other than gives her gifts and offers her vacations and such. Of course, this builds up. The movie, getting back to the look looks like a TV movie, very, very much like a TV movie. So it doesn't look as Carpenter as you would want. But like I said, the script, the characters, Lauren Hunt is great in it. She's very charming. Her character is very charming. But there's one scene in a laundry room. There's a hallway, and the way it's lit is pure Carpenter. I mean, that's really one of the indications visually that this is a Carpenter film. I'm not sure who did the music, because Carpenter did not have the power to do the music. I have to find the there it is. What the hell is this? Oh, not what I meant to do. Okay. Oh, there it is. The music was by a guy named Harry. I hate the name, Harry Suckman. Maybe that's not pronounced exactly like that. Man, he was kind of old. He was born in 1912. Worked up to, he actually did the music for Salem's Lot, which, just after this, he did the music for Salem's Lot. Wow, that's pretty cool. Looks like he mostly did TV work. Bonanza, Police Story. Yep. Yes, you would like to have Carpenter do his music, and some of this was kind of standard TV movie kind of score, but when it really gets exciting, he really got in. Obviously, probably got into writing that little, little bits in here and there. Yeah, I do recommend this movie. Just have to adjust your point of view about what a Carpenter movie should look like. It's a good script. It's pretty smart. There's a little bit of a nod to Rear Window, the Alfred Hitchcock movie. The roles have changed, but he kind of sort of puts it in there with a little bit of a wink and nod. Well, that's it for now. Like I always say, until next time, stay safe and always have a good time. Bye now.